In this episode, we're tearing down a flooded Suzuki Liche 250 engine. The owner said he did some quick fixes right after it got flooded. Then he rode it for over 2 months. But felt like something was wrong inside the crankcase. So he brought it to me for a rebuild. The Suzuki GN250, GSX250, and DR250 engines are basically the same as this one, just with different rocker arms. Let's flip it over. The owner said that since we're doing a full teardown, he wants to swap in a forged piston and upgrade it to a 300 cubic centimeters displacement. These two decorative covers are unique to the Liche model, right? If this engine is properly maintained, it's actually built like a tank. The failure rate is incredibly low. This one is just a special case, since it was flooded after all. Since you've watched this far, bros, please give a thumbs up and hit that follow button. Let's look at the camshaft. This yellowish area is actually a pit, caused by rust after water got inside. Let's turn it around to inspect. You can see some slight wear on the camshaft lobes. Anyway, since we are upgrading to 300 cubic centimeters, we'll need to change to a high-lift camshaft to increase the intake and exhaust volume. Once it's replaced, it'll be perfect. Perfect, right? Let's check the cylinder block. There are a lot of pitting marks inside the cylinder sleeve, all caused by water damage. Well, we're replacing this anyway. This Liche crankcase has an upper and lower split design, which is actually identical to the structure of some 4-cylinder engines. Previously, some netizens said the Liche engine is just a bored-out CBT engine. But the CBT has a left-right split crankcase. They are completely different. I really don't know what that netizen was thinking. Taking out the balancer shaft. Taking out the crankshaft. Let's check the crankshaft. It's not bad. This crankshaft is completely fine. Take a look at this 5th gear. Specifically, the 5th gear drive gear. The inner bore is definitely worn out of round. Otherwise, there wouldn't be such a huge play. And look at the 2nd gear on the countershaft. It has the same issue as the 5th gear drive gear we just saw. Both are worn unevenly. Let me remove this gear so you guys can take a closer look. See? This side looks normal. Now look at this side. The wear is very obvious, right? No wonder it was making noise. Assembly process of the Suzuki Liche 250 engine. This engine was previously water damaged. For the teardown video, please check out my previous post. The entire engine underwent ultrasonic cleaning. That's why it looks quite pristine inside now. Torquing the bolts to standard specifications. Let's rotate the crankshaft. It spins freely, perfect. Putting on a new gasket. The oil pan face is washed squeaky clean. Replacing with a pair of forged pistons. Building it into a 300 cubic centimeters displacement. The piston rings are connected just like the OEM ones. Since you've watched this far, bros, please give a thumbs up and leave a follow. torquing them down properly as well. Installing the high-lift camshaft. To optimize intake and exhaust flow. Be careful when tightening these two small screws. If you slip, they'll drop right into the oil pan. These bolts need to be torqued properly too. Adjusting valve clearance. Intake is set to 0.08 mm. Exhaust is set to 0.2 mm. Torquing down the bolts on the rocker arm base on this side. Intake and exhaust valve clearance is adjusted exactly the same as the first cylinder. Putting the valve cover back on. Let's flip it over. Installing the oil pump chain. Installing the clutch basket. The clutch cover is also ultrasonically cleaned to a shine. Changing the position once more. Alright, installation complete. Let's listen to the startup video that the owner sent me.